Thank you very much. I wish you could see me dancing to that. And I bet some of you are dancing. Like, even if you didn't stand up, while some stood up dancing. I'm so sorry if you probably didn't understand the lyrics very well. My brother, Iskil Omokbolawon, a very, very talented Yoruba son, Omoluabi to the core, is somebody I have always been so proud of. Now, long story, it's the same guy who sang Mayegun Don Come, oh yo yo, Mayegun Don Come, oh. And he's also the same guy who also sang the Mayegun Tide and Leo Mayegun Tide. You know that? He's the same guy. So for some of you who love the chant, who love that on your special days, on your special occasions, or you want to do it for somebody on their special occasions, just look on social media at Arojinle. He's everywhere. Very talented guy. And he's been doing well. He's one of the guys that Mayegun can say, well, you know, alangba to bella to ri roko. To bella labi to fire no let to bella la fear. O miri so to miri so si oni teni koko ba yin Iskil Omokbolawon is one of those. Personally, I feel like even if nobody feels like I'm doing anything, he is a product for the future as well. Just watch out for him. So to every one of you, I'm saying thank you, especially if you come across this video, maybe now or after. So thank you for everything, for the support. Now let's get down to business. How can we start that? Because we need to kick in now. We need to get into the full mood. Miyetti just came out and they said, oh boy, we've changed our mind. We've changed our mind. We are not supporting or endorsing Tinubu anymore. You remember that a few days ago, Miyetti came out and they said, if they were to support any Southern president for 2023 in Nigeria, we are talking about a divided Nigeria, politically divided Nigeria, religiously divided Nigeria, ethnically divided Nigeria, and then at the same time, economically divided Nigerians. But some people hold the kind of the political power, the political will to decide who becomes what for their own ethnic and religious reasons, now economic reasons. So Miyetti came out and they said if they were going to support the power back to Southern Nigeria after Buhari, the only person they believed was going to protect them. Like Buhari protected them, even though they believed that Buhari didn't do enough to protect their interest. The only person they believed in Southern Nigeria was going to be Tinubu. Then somehow, that didn't come out well. They didn't receive the better response from Tinubu's team. So what happened? They took back their endorsement. We are no longer endorsing him. We are now just going to stick to what we believed in. Whoever is going to protect the advancement of this madness, because it's madness, sincerely. So they are now back to the trenches. Down south as well. I mean, Oaneze Ndigbo, they have clearly stated they are only supporting or joining in election if it is going to produce Eastern president, that is Igbo president. Amazing. For the first time in 63 years. That will be good. Great. 62 years, I think. Yeah? 62. Now, Afenifere, who said they were not participating in the election, they have now come out again to say, well, if we are going to participate at all, definitely we are never going to go for Tinubu. No. Meanwhile, they were right. In the name of equity and fairness, if you actually love Nigeria, let's be sincere. Let's just be sincere now. You see, this is where I come into contact with that particular kind of a chord in the brains of the Buhari idiots, especially the Lagos Abobakus and all their uncle. You this Mayegun, so you are asking us to follow Igbo. I'm not asking you to follow anybody. I'm telling you that if you want to say you actually want equity and fairness in Nigeria, you put everything on the table and you compare the present situation, right? It shouldn't, supposed to add you to agree that, you know what? These people, Biafra, they want to leave. And we actually want them to stay. Okay? Yeah, we want them to stay, to build a bigger, to keep one Nigeria. I know that's a lie. Okay? You all know that in your closet, if Biafra want to go, they should go. Abi? But in public, deal with this Biafra who are always saying they want to go. Kill them, Joe. They think you know what I mean. But in fairness, let's say in fairness, for the first time, something you can call national, something they did in Rwanda, you can say, okay, let us all agree for the sake of, we love Nigeria. We, in fact, everything you thought, everything you have been saying about the Igbos and the rest of Nigeria, the marginalization, the persecution, the profiling, and the rest of that, yeah, Mayegun and people like you have been lying. Now show that, prove it. I know, say he had you. So this is where they will say, Mayegun, you want us to go and support Igbo. Who gives a damn about who you support? I don't give a damn about who you support because I don't give a damn about that your election. You know that, obviously. But I'm only telling you that, in fairness, is that not the right thing to do? But a lie. Now your greed, selfishness, self-centeredness, now our turn, because Nigeria is not real. Nigeria is not a real country. It is just about, it is called turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. That's the full meaning of Nigeria. They just pick the Nigeria and put that on top and make it look like a country. Turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. Everybody is waiting for their turn. Now our turn. So everybody could just do their best to make sure that the poverty increase and then, entrenched. So the Afenifere said if they are going to participate at all, they will, for the sake of Nigeria, for the unity and blah, 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 they will support only Igbo. So Miyetti don't withdraw support. Tinubu said, anything that money cannot do. Listen to me, this is what Tinubu said. That is why even if he's on a stretcher, if he's on a wheelchair, the same pattern, the same kind of pattern they used in 2015 is the exact pattern they are going to use now. Intimidation, harassment, blackmail, propaganda, and the rest of that. And Tinubu believe that anything money cannot do, more money will do it. Do you get that now? And is for those who understand the political chess, somehow, the only reason why is being able to stay long in the game is that he is a good political chess player. And what is that? Every time he realized that he is about to be cornered, he quickly used Lagos State to bargain, and he jumped to his fiefdom, Lagos, because after Nigeria, there is no other economy that fetches money like Lagos economy, and he's in charge of that. Do you get that now? He can always make a surprise move. He can always try to make a challenge. All of that are just to test the water. When the whole thing comes down falling, he always has Lagos as his collateral. So that is why he told people in the know, he told them, whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. That is what 2023 is going to be all about. So we'll wait to figure that out at some point. But just to give you a kind of a picture, or should I say, let's start this way. Something tells me that it will be great if we start this way, because that will make a little bit of sense to what I'm about to tell you next, especially next. So that's a short clip of Odua People's Union meeting in Kogi, just I think it was yesterday, where the anthem of Odudua Nation is becoming the opening aim at important Yoruba gatherings. Okay, because that's what Yorubas, that's what they want. And it is not that we don't know how to get what we want, but personal ambitions, greed, avarice, and so many other things that brought us to this state of these people are the things that kept us. So Tinubu and gang believe that whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. In this regard, they are now the servants of the same people that wrecked and divided Nigeria to this point. So because they decide who will become what and when. Yorubas asks that if Nigeria is to work, the ideal thing is called fiscal federalism. That is, if people genuinely love Nigeria. But you see, fiscal federalism is not different from structural breakup of Nigeria. It is easier to use it during campaigns to say, oh, we know what the Yorubas want. We know what the Biafrans want. We possibly know what every other part of Nigeria wants, right? But they are as good, I mean, they are all those wants or needs or desires, right? They are as good as campaign materials. And once after that, because Nigeria is not structured in a way, Nigeria doesn't exist to be, or to, let me say, to be apart according to these guys. The way they built Nigeria, right, is that you will rob Peter to pay Paul, right? When Peter is starving and Paul, that is lazy, continue to feed fat. So once in a while, you can at least show mercy to Peter that you rob all the time in the name of brotherhood, at least for the sake of our country. But the structural components of that country, the fraudulent component of that country, that brought about or kept the poverty level of that country at this kind of alarming rate, yeah, the Yoruba said, if you don't have a fiscal restructuring or fiscal federalism, fiscal federalism means money federalism, where everybody knows their boundary. If I'm using the word, I'm using that if now, because it is not. So if to say the likes of Tinubu and co, if to say genuinely their interest is let's say the interest of the Yorubas is their own interest. Look at it this way. Number one, the Yorubas, they would have had the autonomy to develop themselves, develop our own resources. I keep saying this because so many of you don't even understand what you are missing. I come from Ogun State. Because we are part of Nigeria, our growth, our development, our progress has been stunted. As Nigeria crawls in poverty, our people are dragged into that poverty. It is not because our people are not going to the polling unit to elect representatives who speak the same language as them, not because they are not doing it, but the structural existence of Nigeria is to rob Peter and pay Paul. Okay? So I come from Ogun State. If Nigeria was fiscally structured as federal system of government, You know, if you go to Texas in America, where Nigeria adopted the federal system of government that they call federal government. The United States of America they have 50 states. You see those 50 states, they are independent states, but they also share one thing when it comes to security, when it comes to currency, when it comes to custom, when it comes to so many other things that they agree to contribute to the pool that they call National Guard. That is for the protection of the lives and properties of everyone in the United States of America. And if you check their history, right, they all agree to come together to become a united country. Nigeria doesn't have that. But Nigeria adopted federal system of government from the United States, and then they also adopted the Russian type of Stalin. I don't even think Russia has this kind of unitary system of government, kind of rigid stuff, right? Where everybody they are made to believe that they are federal in nature, but in reality, they are unitary, because the decision on what happened anywhere in any part of that country is taken at the center. That Dumbo, who is at the center, can decide the fate of millions of people around the country. It doesn't work that way. Federal system, unitary, federal in structure, according to them, federal in paper, and then unitary in operation, right? That is why Nigeria is a fraud. It's complete fraud. You see that United States of America. Let me use the state of Texas as an example. The state of Texas, there are some federal laws that limited how much drilling for, let me put it this way. State of Texas is like Bayelsa of America, okay? The Oloibiri, Bayelsa, and then the Niger Delta. Well, that's a couple of states. So Texas is like Bayelsa of America. So there are some federal laws that kind of limits how much drilling they can do. But guess what? In Texas alone, they have 24, I don't know if it's even more than that, 24 refineries, oil rig, and refineries in Texas alone. It is not because the people of Texas are the only people who are going to need the refined product from Texas. The job of refining and this refining facility in Texas alone has created hundreds of thousands of jobs. I'm talking about real job, petrochemical jobs. Some of you are doing petrochemical in Port Harcourt University. I've been at River State University, or this university or that university. Many of you are hoping for a day that you're going to get a kind of master degree, whatever, from America, so that you can end up in Texas and you can really put to use the what do you call it, the knowledge that you garnered from Nigeria and from anywhere you get all those from. Not that you read petrochemical at River State University and you will be doing Keke Marua in Lagos. They will say he's a graduate of petrochemical, but Nigeria happened to him. He's now riding Keke Marua. Oh, he's now a supervisor at Indian factory in Delta, where he read that. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, because Nigeria is not real, okay? It simply means if you have to put a digger in any part of Nigeria, you must you must receive approval from Abuja. And the people, the constitution that gave them the power in Abuja, you and I, we had no say in it. That is where we need to start to think. Okay, the Yorubas, we know what we want. And I bet you, the Biafrans, they 100% know what they want. So if you ask all the 250 nationalities in Nigeria today, give them a referendum and ask them, what do they want? They know what they want. So let's back to Nigeria. I am from Ogun State. Ogun State has this same, what do you call it? Crude oil. This Brent, whatever crude they call them, Ogun State has it in abundance. Ogun State is one of the locations in the world with the largest deposit of a liquid natural gas. That one is not even far from my side. The place is called Ogun Waterside. Right? So Ogun State alone, We can say, even if we can say Ogun State is not as big as Texas, Ogun State alone, no. Me, I'm from Ogun State, and I know that people from Niger Delta, they are also thinking what I'm thinking now, okay? So Ogun State alone, if the rest of Nigeria are lazy, Ogun State alone can build the biggest refineries, and they can have the largest location, the largest refineries locations in the entire Africa. Ogun State can be not just extracting crude oil, Ogun State can be refining crude oil for the rest of Nigeria, and they can also be refining crude oil for the rest of West Africa. I'm not joking. That is the potential that Nigeria is sitting on. And that is the potential that the likes of Tinubu and gang, they knew that until that potential, that limitation is lifted, there is nothing called one Nigeria that will make you prosper. There's nothing called one Nigeria that will make you lead a real life, a life that will never make you a vuvuzela, ass licker, crumb eater, crumb chaser, or ricer. For politicians that cares no hoot about you, they steal that money and they what? They take it elsewhere and they invest in the same thing that can be built right there in your backyard. I mean, with real life usage. So that is the potential they buried in Ogun State. Now start thinking about your own state. Start thinking about the limestone that they use for cement. Now, Nigeria, because it is Nigeria and it is unitary system of government, right? Somebody can just wake up tomorrow morning. Bukwari can wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what? I'm going to ban importation of generator. And the Muntulas, the Buhari idiots, they'll say, that is it. We have to stop it. This country, if we don't ban generator, we cannot progress. That's a very good decision, Mr. President. God bless you. Did you love Nigeria? They are not going to ask that, okay, we know say we no get light. It's a very good thing to at least, let's stop all this mission and all of that and save people from cancer and the rest of that. But hello, Mr. President, your country runs on generator. No joke, 90% of Nigeria power is generated from these generators. Electricity generators imported from China. Imported from where? From Europe. Imported from America. They have different spec in different homes. As Old Rock, the federal capital, the seat of power, that they use generator there. When they write their budget every year, they will say fueling the generator, replacing the generator inside As Old Rock. So somebody can just wake up tomorrow. It's not because Nigeria is now generating 20,000 and distributing 20,000 megawatts of electricity. Oh, no. But because Nigerians and those who support them, they are kind of dumb. Some of them choose to be that dumb, okay? They won't know that what they are trying to do is that, you see those who are importing the generators, they want to stop them so that they need to monopolize it for somebody, like they did for Dangote. And after that, they did for Bua, Abinabao. I continue to mix it up and I don't care, right? In the area of cement. We are banning cement. We have to ban cement. We have abundance. We have abundance limestone. We have everything to make cement in Nigeria. Why are we importing cement? We need to promote local production. Obajana cement in Kogi, we need to bring it back to life. We need to blah, 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 blah. Yes, this is the change we voted for. Genje change. 6 years down the line, Nigerians are paying more for a bag of cement, something that if you put digger in Ewekoro, if you go to Ewekoro in Ogun State, if you go to Obajana in Kogi, if you go to so many parts of Ogun State, I'm very 100% sure of, right? If you dig too much, you will be digging limestone. Before you know it, mix them with some chemical you see on YouTube. Baba, you don't make cement, bag of cement. Now, cement is being produced in Nigeria, and they are cheaper outside Nigeria. Cement produced in Nigeria, cheaper outside Nigeria than Nigeria that is producing it. But meanwhile, they have banned importation of cement. And suddenly, Dangote is the richest man in Africa. Quota system rich man. The rich man. Abi? They are building another one. They said, you know what? Before we ban importation of fuel, we'll ban importation. Maybe we'll wait for Dangote to finish his refinery. Yes, Dangote refinery. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, in Yoruba land, that is something that the Yorubas can build. But you know why they will not? Nigeria is not really. Are you with me? So it's only the business that Dangote is not interested in. Now that business,